Great crowd. Good afternoon. We're all gathered here today because we have a problem. And we got a problem with our government as it relates to health care. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. And we're going to talk about Medicare. Medicare is their version of socialized medicine. And if it was a private company, it would be the most profitable company in America. It would be the darling of Wall Street. It would make Bernie Madoff blush. Okay? But government programs, they don't make profits. They make money the old-fashioned way. They steal it out of every paycheck. I'm a member of the AMA. I will not be in about 3 weeks. It'll expire. I've been a member for about 10 years. However, this is the one thing I got from the AMA. It was about 2 or 3 years ago. I get their newsletter. I read it. And they broke down the little pie graph of how Medicare spends their money. And I found it incredibly fascinating. And it's something I don't ever hear people talk on the news or editorials at all. So some of y'all may not know this. But if you take every dollar that they actually spend on health care, and that doesn't include every dollar they took out of my paycheck when I was 16 working at Western Sizzler on Rodney Perrin, you know, the FICA, my $3.25 an hour, and it's like, man, what happened to some of my check? Like, hey, that's your health care. I'm like, okay. So they don't even spend every dollar that they take out of our pockets, out of everybody's paycheck, does not get spent on health care. It's a staggering statistic. 53 cents of every dollar that they spend in the name of health care, they spend on themselves. Yep. It goes to a government bureaucracy. It goes to paperwork. It does not go to help you. It gets worse. Hospitals, 12 cents of every dollar. Doctors, like myself, were 6 cents of every dollar. Pharmaceuticals, 15 cents of every dollar. So you get the picture of what Medicare is all about in socialized medicine. I'll make one other point about Medicare. I sit on a lot of committees. I'm pretty active in a lot of things. They focus on, like, from the government standpoint, of course, where are we spending all this money? Of course, they won't look at the 53 cents of every dollar. You won't ever hear them talk about cutting that. They looked at end-of-life care. If you remember in the summer that health care bill came out, they started talking about death panels. Well, under cost savings, I mean, they're not dumb enough to use the word death panel, but under cost savings, they put end-of-life care. Because when they look at the breakdown of where they spend money, well, they spend a lot of money on end-of-life care. And I always hear that, and then they say, well, what we need to do is spend more money on preventative care. And I'm all for preventative care because I think the President of the United States should quit smoking. But the thing about preventative care is they act like, well, let's take all this money, we'll put it on preventative care. And you kind of sit there and think, well, yeah, that sounds good. But guess what? We're all still going to die, okay? It's just a hard fact, guys. We're all going to die. And from my opinion, and as a doctor, I promise you one thing. You come to St. Vincent's Infirmary where I'm working, I'll pull out all the stops, okay? I'll do everything to save you. I will spare no expense. And I'm asking you to make sure that the government doesn't get in between me and you, okay? Because end-of-life care, I mean, that's like the obvious place you should spend it, right? That's what we're paying for. The other thing I would lead off with is the Republican Party, I've been very let down by it. You know, we got a lot of good candidates here running. Bet these guys, okay? I'm not running for office. You know, I want what everybody here wants, okay? Grill these guys, run them through the grill, everything. You know, there's some fine guys over here running for office, okay? Well, let's give them a tough primer, let's make them earn it, okay?
I don't know about you, but when I'm really sick, I think I'm going to make an appointment with him.